Questions my students have asked me about God. Number 5. How can I cast my anxieties, fears, and worries on God? And what verses can I use to help with this? First off, I want to say that these feelings are real. And if you're a person who has struggled with this routinely, I hope there's something in this video that can give you some hope. But anxiety and fear and worry are all an unfortunate part of the human experience because it's linked to our fight, flight, or freeze response. When we experience stressful situations, our body gives us a shock of adrenaline and cortisol to help us deal with the situation. For some of us, that hormonal reaction is well regulated, and for others, not so much. This leads to a lot of physical responses that often are undesirable, to say the least. At this point, no one has done anything wrong. There's nothing sinful about this physical response to stress. But God does tell us in His Word how He wants us to respond spiritually in the midst of these physical reactions. In 1 Peter 5:7, it says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." There's so much in this small verse, but the first thing I want you to see is that He wants us to cast our anxiety on Him. That means we evaluate the stress that's causing the anxiety, the fear, the worry in our life, and we say, hey, God, I'm dealing with this. I give it to you. Can you walk through this with me? God wants us to cast our anxiety on Him, to ask Him to share the burden with us. Why? Because He cares for us. How God calls us to respond is based on His love for us. Now, God doesn't tell us that when we do this, He's going to take away all of the physical reactions that we're facing. Sometimes I wish He would. But He does tell us in Philippians 4 that He wants to take our anxiety and replace it, exchange it for His peace. This means in the midst of the chaos, God wants to be a calming presence for us. Not because He takes it all away, but because He sits with us in the moment and He gently and tenderly tells us, I care for you. So what do? If you're struggling with anxiety and fear and worry, I would say go study these passages. Pray to God and say, God, these are the things that I'm dealing with, and I know that you want me to give it to you, and you want to walk through this with me. Can you please be this calm, this peace in the midst of my storm? Ask Him to carry the burden with you. Ask Him to give you peace.